He is going to play a little medley of 80s tunes. We might do a little sing-along at the end. But thank you, guys. This is a really fun break from the craziness of quarantine, and hopefully it just brings some joy through music. So I'm going to give it over to Will Pierce, who is our sponsor for tonight. I'm going to unmute all. Oh, hold on one second. I got to mute one person. Okay, yep.
Yes.
So, Will, you want to say a few words?
Yeah, so I want to thank you and Brad. So basically, I just came up with this idea that Tammy hated. And, was one that was like, it's not going to work, and I don't want to do it. And I was like, great. So what if I sponsor it? What if I sponsor it? Okay, so basically, I said I can buy commitment. All right, so I'm going to buy her commitment, and I did. And there was for several reasons. Okay, number one, New York Life is the company I work for, and we're doing just a ton of things in days like today to help people with the COVID-19, to help community, things like that. But that's all stuff that we feel like we should do out of our heart. And I was like, man, what if we just did something out of our desire, out of like our excitement? Let's have something that's fun in a time like this, to where don't turn on the news. Take yourself back to a time when it was carefree. I mean, literally, I'm drinking Bartles and James. I mean, just things like that. That a time when you didn't have to worry about things like this. So I bought Tammy's ability to be able to put this together. But Brad is a stud. Brad, thank you so much for going into this and putting your touch on it, because I'm good at coming up with ideas, but I'm terrible at execution. And so thank you for being the guy who can turn on the execution. So Tammy, back to you. And I do want to say cheers to everybody. I have a Bud Light now because my Bartles and James.
Cheers and James. Yes, let's do a cheers photo. Yay! Got it. Cheers. All right, awesome. Brad, you want to take it away? What do you want to start with first? And first, hey Charlie, she just joined us. Lori, good to see you.
Hey. Oh, there you go.
You guys look awesome. Okay, you want me to mute all, Brad, and then unmute you?
Yeah. So we're gonna. Do we want to start with? I believe we said we were maybe going to start with some pictures. Hey, everybody, do is grab a couple of little pieces of paper and mark a T on one and an F on the other, because there's going to be some true false, and we're just going to hold them up. Some parts are going to be just shout the answer out. And then some parts we talked about trying to do it in the chat. So we're going to kind of shake it up a little bit, all different ways. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Thumbs up. Everybody good? Okay, so why don't we start off? We'll start off with some easy stuff. We'll start off with some who dis. And so I'm going to show you a picture, and then Tammy, unmute everyone, and we'll start off with something maybe that's kind of easy. And all these are from the 80s and a variety of different artists, but just shout it out when you know it.
Okay, so unmute yourself.
Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie. Oh my God, that's
exactly right. I forgot, and I wanted to also, I meant to say as far as starting, I got caught up. Big thanks to Will for A, the idea, and B, sponsoring it, and C, being another guy that's willing to fight with Tammy.
Thank you.
No, I'm just teasing. But yeah, Will, thank you very much for putting this all together. All right, so that was indeed Lionel Richie. All right, so now maybe we get it just a little bit harder. We'll come back to these. Who dis?
Oh my gosh!
Ricky Springfield.
Springfield. That's
Bessie's
right.
girl.
That was back in his General Hospital days.
Yeah.
Oh
He
God.
was a superstar before he was a music star. All right, so a little bit more difficult here, straight out of the 80s. Nothing's more 80 than this guy.
Oh, Adam
Ants.
Adam
The ants. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this one maybe is a little bit harder to name either one of these guys.
Oh, Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee.
Nikki
Sixx,
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee.
Oh, it's Tommy Lee.
Sure.
Nikki Sixx.
That's right. Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee.
Yep.
We'll do one more, and then we'll flip up the format just a little bit. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get country, and this one's I think is pretty easy.
All right.
Do this.
Reba McEntire.
Right?
That's
Reba
Reba.
McEntire.
Reba.
Reba.
Reba McEntire. Okay. So that being said, let's do this. Let's go to let's go to true false. So Tammy, why don't you mute everybody?
Okay. I'm gonna mute
If they have a piece of paper,
everybody.
they can go true false. If you don't have a piece of paper, 1 is true and 2 is false. And don't cheat.
Hold on. I gotta unmute Brad. Okay, Brad, you're unmuted.
Not
now.
what my wife says. Okay, so I'm going to read a statement, and you have to tell me whether or not it's true or it's false. Okay. Thriller from Michael Jackson was the top-selling album of the decade. True or false? I see mostly trues, and we got a split house over there in the Altmans. That is true. It was the top-selling album of the decade. Question 2 for true false. Prince wrote the Sinead O'Connor hit "Nothing Compares to You."
Looks like everybody's saying true.
A whole bunch of truths, and that is true. All right. How about this one? We're going to get a little bit more difficult now.
Hi, Jenny Daddy.
On Beat It, Michael Jackson's song Beat It, the guitar solo is played by Slash from Guns N' Roses.
Ooh, mixed. False, true, false.
Got a bunch of truths, a bunch of falses. That is false. That solo was played by Eddie Van Halen, for which he was paid, I think, next to nothing because they, maybe $1, I think, because they were on different record labels. A little bit more difficult again. Phil Collins, who had a huge solo career after leaving the band Genesis in the 80s, but he played bass guitar in Genesis. True or false? I see. What do you see, Tammy? I'm on my iPad, so I can only see.
It's another mixed bag.
Well, that is false because Phil Collins played the drums. All right, here. How about this one? We'll go. Pat Benatar. This one's pretty obscure. Maybe somebody will know this. Pat Benatar was offered the lead singer position in Van Halen when David Lee Roth left. I see a whole bunch. I see a 7. We just got a 7.
It's another mixed bag.
Yeah, that is false. But interesting side note, that position was offered to Patti Smythe, who sang "The Warrior." If you remember that song, it was offered to her, and she turned it down. And they subsequently offered it to Sammy Hagar, who obviously said yes, and the rest was history. Okay. So let's move along to Tammy, if you want.
Okay.
Let's move along to. We said we were going to use the chat for this.
Okay. So this
Okay.
one.
So I'll let you monitor the chat.
Okay. So I'm just watching for. It's kind of like the first person to put in the right answer.
Yeah. Actually, I can do
You
this.
can do that. Yeah.
All right. So we'll start off easy, and we'll get a smidge more difficult. The Kenny Loggins song "Danger Zone" is from what movie? Oh my God, they
Wow.
came. JD and Sheena.
Top gum.
Is that right? Yeah, JD, you guys were first. Well done.
Nice.
Give
nice.
yourselves a hand. Okay.
Cheers.
What Brat Pack movie ends with the Simple Minds song "Don't You Forget About Me"? Boom. Christina Brown.
Love it.
Breakfast Club. Very famous scene at the end when he walks away and holds up his hand.
Jenny's been drinking.
All right, well then let's make that official. Who wanted to dance with somebody that loved her?
Wow, people are good.
Carly, good job.
They know their stuff.
All right, this is way too easy. Y'all are coming in Y'all are coming in way too fast. She wanted to be your private dancer back in, I believe, 84.
Oh. Once you get that answer down, look at Will Pierce. He has grown a mullet.
Boom. Jennifer Wade.
Jennifer Wade.
Yeah, kind of cheating. Y'all are just typing first names. All right, here's one that's more difficult. Live Aid was a benefit concert
It's
for
bad.
Wait, hold on. What? I think-
My
Live
internet
Aid
will
was,
not. My Wi-Fi is bad.
Oh, your Wi-Fi's bad? I'm sorry.
oh, okay. Well, don't make excuses for not knowing the answers, Will. The Live Aid was a concert, benefit concert for Ethiopian famine. In what two cities did it simultaneously occur? Name either or both. Boom. One of them, Lori. I'm assuming that's Lori Medina. Waiting for
Yes.
New York is not correct, by the way. London was correct. Those of you, it was not held at Wimbledon, Jennifer. They play tennis there.
I was thinking Wembley, and I'm an idiot.
It was at Wembley Stadium. You are correct. San Fran, not correct. I haven't seen the American one. The city that was in the U.S. And ironically, our ambassador that's from this city missed it as well. Not Austin, not L.A., not San Fran, not Chicago, not D.C. It was
Where's Michelle from?
Philadelphia.
Philly.
Philly was the other city, and Michelle Weisbein somehow did not know that.
Way to shame her.
Yeah, she's not. I don't think she's here, is she?
She's on the second page. We got plenty.
Oh,
of
is she? Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle.
Oh, and she's pointing to somebody.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna.
And she's not allowed to answer because she's heard most of these.
That's right.
During the test run.
Michelle, real quick, who were you pointing to in that?
I was pointing to myself. That was my hair. How big my hair was.
Nice.
I
Nice.
can't even do that. I tried. Doesn't.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. There's the Glenn Fry song, "The Heat Is On." It's from the movie Beverly Hills Cop. What huge band did Glenn Fry front? Boom, got it. Who was it?
Boom! Look at that.
Rob Altman. Very good.
I think Charlie
how about
had it
this?
too.
What band did the title track to the James Bond movie A View to a Kill? Boom, Jennifer Wade is on
Wow! Impressive. Oh,
Jennifer
look at
Wade
that.
is
She's got her
on it.
shirt.
it. All right, here's one that's an interesting one. What was the first video played on MTV? You can either give me the name, the band, or both. Boom, Charlie, on it. The Buggles, yes. A lot of people knew that. That's good. Here's
Bobby,
the
good job,
follow-up.
Bobby.
The follow-up that's way more difficult. What were the first words spoken on MTV when they came on the air? Not "I want my MTV," not "Are we live?" Not "Hello." Radio is dead. No, so we don't know this. It was "Ladies and Gentlemen, Rock and Roll." All right, let's see here. Aerosmith teamed with this hip hop trio to remake one of its iconic songs. Boom, got it.
Wow, you guys are good.
Charlie and Jennifer Wade are on it.
I
We're gonna have to have
know.
beers together. How about this? Back on the MTV thread, what year did MTV hit the airwaves? Bam, Jennifer Wade. Jennifer, you hacked into my computer? All
Might
right.
be stuck in the 80s, which is probably not a good thing.
So, here's one. All right, Wade. Who is the other person in Wham?
Bobby says Andrew.
Hold on. Yeah, who is that?
Bobby
I can't-
Sunmaker.
Bobby. Yeah.
Bobby with the mustache.
And Lori gets credit for
And
having
Lori,
both
too.
names.
Mm.
Yeah, very good. All right, how about this? Y'all got this earlier. That Thriller was the #1 album of the decade. What was #2? and I'll give you a hint. Think about albums towards the first part of the decade that had an entire year or had an entire decade to sell. Not Madonna, not Prince, not the Eagles, not Lionel Richie, Meatloaf, or Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson was like 10 in the 80s. Not Van Halen, not George Strait, not Led Zeppelin. They had almost broken up by then. Not Tina Turner, not Duran Duran. A hint, this was the first album that they recorded with a new singer. It's got 10 songs on it, and you've probably heard every one of them. Huge album, oh, good Lord Almighty.
What happened?
It has a color in it. There it is, Kurtz. Mike Kurtz, AC/DC's Back in Black. Guns N' Roses, that came out in like 89. Had like half a year to sell that album. Here's another tough one. Does most people remember the song Easy Lover by Phil Collins and Philip Bailey? Nod of the head if you remember that. Philip Bailey fronted a huge band from the 70s. What was the name of that band? Bam! Who's that? Charlotte.
Charlotte. You know your stuff.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wow.
All right, how about this? And I'm checking the time, Tammy. Okay, so
Yes.
How about this? Joan Jett and Lita Ford were both in the same raucous girl band before anybody knew who they were. What was that band name? Not Heart. The Runaways. Is that Deborah?
Deborah. That was Deborah.
Good job, man.
Good
Okay.
job, Deborah.
So now let's turn everybody back on.
Okay, before I do, we have
Yes.
several new folks that came in. So if you came in after I said take your selfie and send it to me, I'm going to put my phone number in here again because we're going to put a little album on Facebook from our 80s Quarantini. So
And
take
it's
a minute.
and
Yeah, go ahead.
Tammy, it's actually the bottom of the hour. Would you like to introduce our guest and do that?
Perfect. So yes, we have Scott Smith. Let me see, where is he on my, I gotta scroll over. There he is. I'm gonna unmute him. Hey Scott, thanks for joining us.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
So Scott is the lead guitarist for an 80s cover band, tribute band called Mr. Tonight. And we have another member of the band in here with us, who is Michael Howard. Say hi to Michael, he plays the drums. There's Michael. So we're super excited. Oh, is that my sound? Getting funky? Scott is gonna do a medley of some of his favorite 80s tunes, so we get to enjoy that. And also, Scott, you wanna tell us a little bit about yourself and Mr. Tonight and where we can find you after quarantine?
Yeah, sure. So you can find Mr. Tonight on Facebook. Mike could probably give you the address better, but I think it's facebook.com/Mr. Tonight Band. And that's MR Tonight Band. And we're also on Instagram. I think the handle there is still Mr. Tonight Band as well. But most of the stuff is typically up to date on Facebook.
Okay, perfect.
Can I jump in, Tammy? Sorry,
Say that again?
real quick.
Yeah.
Can I jump in?
Of course.
Sorry. As the unofficial band manager, I just wanted to add that they do play in Frisco at the Frisco Bar on a regular basis once they open back up. So once they can book there again, we'll be there. It's a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Yes, we all need to come and support our local musicians, so we'll definitely be there. Dressed like this. Scott, I heard the sound sounded pretty good.
I mean, I'm ready when you guys are.
I think we're ready.
Scott, I'm beginning to think you're not really in front of a stack of Marshalls.
Yes.
That sounded good right there.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Amazing. That was awesome.
And that was awesome.
Woo! That was amazing.
That was totally.
Okay, wait, hold on. What did I do here? Okay.
Everybody. You let us free.
Great.
I
Man, that
spotlighted
was
everybody.
awesome.
God, oh my goodness. Amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and doing that.
Get my mustache back on.
Scott, you're
Christina,
amazing.
you look great.
Yay. Okay, so we cannot wait till we can hear live music, like, you know, together.
Oh,
It's gonna be amazing. So I do think, you know, whenever Mr. Tonight is doing their first show back, like, seriously, just let's get dressed up and we'll go out and do this. It'll be fun.
Sure.
There.
Totally,
Yay,
dude.
yes, cheers to that. Okay, Brad, you got a few more trivia for us?
Yeah, so how about we kicked my computer back up? And man, that was awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. That was
that was
awesome.
good. Really
I
set the
know.
mood.
I'm a little upset that Tammy didn't ask me because I can play 2 songs. Oh, that guy's any better than I am. Whatever. Yeah, okay. So let's do this. Let's go to lyrics.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the lyric, and this one I think we said is going to have to go to the chat as well. Okay, so we'll go to the chat.
Is that Lillian? That's Lillian.
That's me. Hey.
Okay, hold on. Before we go to the chat, everybody take a look at Barbara Mazzio. You will
I'm
not
ready. I
recognize
want
her.
to see.
Do you see her?
Yeah.
Barbara's
Where is she?
she's got a wig on.
Where is she?
You never knew I'd out there like this, right? One today, such a day.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm so jealous.
I feel like I'm watching something about Mary.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is
We're gonna say she's
awesome.
going for the Sammy Hagar vibe. Okay,
So
so
right.
back to the chat.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you the lyric, and you can give me the song title, preferably, or the artist. Either one will be fine. Okay, so lyric number 1 is, "She's loving him with that body, I just know it."
oh, that's
Don't say it, type it. Boom.
yeah. Somebody's over there.
Really, on top of it.
Mute everybody.
Okay.
Yeah,
what's
I'll
so
mute
bad?
everybody.
Okay.
Sorry. I couldn't think straight. All right, I'm going to unmute Brad. And okay, Brad, go ahead.
Are we good?
Yes.
All right. Megan, stop abbreviating, cheater. All right. I saw him standing there by the record machine.
At Benatar.
There it
Someone
is.
said.
Boom. Who was it? Charlie. Holy
Mhm.
crud. On top of it.
Mhm.
All right.
All right, it's my hidden talent. Sorry.
Mhm.
I've got one.
Now it's
Buying
awesome.
bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscles.
Men at Work, Sting.
Yep, that's right, Megan.
And Bobby had that one too.
Yes. Been working so hard. I'm punching my card. Boom, Will on it. Actually,
Yeah,
JD and Sheena beat
JD
me
and
in.
Sheena got him. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
having to try to scroll at the same time.
I'll try to see who comes in first.
Okay, there we go. Don't take money. Don't take fame. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. And I didn't sing that one. There we go. There it is.
Bobby's got it again.
Bobby.
Power
of Love. That is correct. Now I'm gonna say this one because if I sing it, I don't know if it comes across, but I was a high school loser, never made it with a lady till the boys told me something I missed. There it is.
Bob Zach, Scott Smith, Aerosmith.
All right, how about this one? And I will get bonus points for the original band that did it because this was a remake. But when the school bell rings, you know it's my cue. I'm gonna meet the boys on floor number 2.
Jen, you've had too much wine, huh? Smoke, Sheena.
There it is.
Boys' room, smoking in the boys' room. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Motley Crue.
How about this? Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
Bob Zach.
No, that's not right. There it is. Who is that? Lori Medina.
Lori said Stevie.
That was Charlie. That was Stevie solo. After she left Fleetwood Mac, I think what was that 83, the album Belladonna. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
That's right, Michael.
Boom, Brown.
Wow.
On it.
Chris
That's your
Brown.
cousin?
That's pretty
For
amazing.
real?
Wow.
Man, rubbing elbows with rock royalty. Okay, so now let's go back to Tammy. Why don't you unmute everybody and
Okay.
we're quarter till. So I'll go back to let's just shout out these, and I'll go back to some questions. Start with some easy, get harder, and then we'll finish with some who dat. Does that sound all right, Tammy?
Yes, that sounds good.
Is that good?
Give me like
Okay.
15 minutes, honey.
I don't mean to hijack your thing tonight, but I just wanted to show you that my husband can still put in an earring from the 80s.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta spotlight this video.
Oh, nice.
He can still put it in.
Wow, ZZ Top.
Nice.
Okay, that is pretty special.
Awesome.
ZZ Top.
Very nice.
During.
Y'all remember the keychain.
There it is.
So work on
ZZ
your
Top.
beard.
All right. So here is just shout out the answer. This is a true false. Frank Beard is a member of ZZ Top.
True.
But he
True.
doesn't.
I knew you would know
He has
that.
a mustache.
The only one that doesn't have a beard, right?
Yep.
Okay. So now are we ready? So just
Yes.
shout your answer. Who didn't want her papa to preach?
Madonna.
Anna. Yeah, these are easy. What band in 1984 was hot for teacher?
Oh, Van Halen.
Man.
Van Halen.
Get credit if you're not on the screen. That's like the best song ever.
That's a bold word. Ever.
There's some Freud coming out here. I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
YouTube.
Oh, wait a minute. Listen to the question. There's a huge
Joshua
tip for
Tree.
you too.
Joshua Tree.
Who is their guitarist?
Oh, yeah.
The Edge.
Yes, that is correct.
Whoever said that.
Lori. Lori.
Who fought for your right to party?
Easy
Beastie Boys.
Peastie. Who asked you to relax?
Frankie goes to Hollywood.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood. All right, y'all are getting these y'all are getting these really easily, so let's do this. What was the title of Bon Jovi's multi-platinum album from 1987?
Slippery when wet.
Slippery When Wet. That was so easy.
Go Allman.
Here's another easy one. What band did It's the End of the World as We Know It?
It's the
REM.
REM.
REM. Trying to hit all the genres here. Who was dancing on the ceiling in '86?
Lionel.
And then subsequently got a lot of plastic surgery and is now on American Idol.
Looks good.
I like
Leave him alone, Brad.
Lionel.
Because it's easy. Like
Where-
saying,
Too mainstream. Gotta
Hello.
looking for.
Oh, Brad, that's
Where was the tin roof rusted?
B-52s.
Wait.
Oh, where was it?
Where? He said where? The Love Shack. Yeah, Love Shack.
Yes, Love Shack.
The Love Shack. Tammy, are you by the piano?
I am.
All right, so
yes.
back in the day,
Throw some Love Shack down.
I would go to the Sand Beach skate rink, and I would find my favorite 7th grade lady friend. We would couple skate.
Oh.
I'm filling time till Tammy gets her hands on the
Hey,
ivories.
couple skating was all awesome.
Yes. I would hear this song. What is it?
Forever yours?
Who just started singing? Somebody did a good job there.
That's the name of the title of the song. Is Faithfully.
You're gonna make me cry.
It was Faithful.
Actually,
it, brother.
that out with some of your pictures.
All right, so this diminutive artist is credited with originating the Minneapolis sound and was backed by a band called The Revolution.
Prince.
That's easy.
There, it was good.
Easy. All right, here's one that's a little harder. According to the opening lyrics of Bruce Springsteen's "Hungry Heart," where did he have a wife and kids?
in the barn?
Baltimore?
Baltimore is correct.
We just gotta see Barbara.
Hagar.
Wait, you look so hot.
You are looking hot.
You are so hot. Seriously.
Michelle, don't say that about me when there's a whole bunch of people on here.
You're looking good, girl.
I want Barbara to wear that wig from now on.
She doesn't even know we're looking at her. Letitia, look up.
I like this.
Oh, Letitia.
All right. Where are we at on time here? All right, let's do this. We'll have a couple of more, and these are a little more challenging. Name one person in KISS that's not named Paul Stanley or Gene Simmons that's ever played with them.
Peter Criss.
Peter Criss.
Ace Frehley.
Ace Frehley.
JD, you got it too.
Megan, what do you got? You're looking at the camera like you're at the ATM.
That's pretty good.
You miss running into me in the halls every day yet?
I miss you running into the hall. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, how about this?
Lori, look at, I love those glasses.
Those are awesome.
Okay, last one, and it's a difficult one, but it's one of my favorite trivia questions, and it's got this amazing story I'll tell you behind it that has a bunch of dominoes that fall out of it. But everybody remembers David Bowie, right? And he had a huge album in the 80s called Let's Dance, and it had a bunch of hits on it, right? Who played guitar on that album?
Oh.
And it's a Texas artist. Who said that? That is correct.
JD.
Who was that?
JD.
JD? That was great. Good job, JD. Very few people know that.
That's good. Hello.
Who was it?
Cheers, Lillian.
Cheers.
There you go. The answer was Stevie Ray Vaughan. And he was offered the huge tour, and he turned it down to go make their debut album. And there's a whole story around that in Jackson Brown and Montreux Jazz Festival and whatnot. But anyway. All right, so now let's finish with Who Dat.
Okay, seriously, Mike, look this. You look like who's the guy from the movie?
Midnight Oil.
Diesel?
Bashar. He looks like Bashar.
I think he looks like Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
there
Vin
you go.
Diesel. Oh, all right. Let's start off.
Oh, nice hat.
Yeah.
That's really good.
A little Beastie Boy.
There it is.
Awesome.
I nailed it.
Awesome.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Or your Adidas set.
No more, right?
Oh man.
Nailed it.
Okay,
too
so
fun,
we're
too
gonna go
fun.
back. We're gonna go back to Who Dat to close it
Okay.
out.
All right.
We'll start off with some icons. These will be these hopefully will be super easy, but if I don't put them on there, I would not be a fan. Who Dat?
Oh, Dolly Parton.
Parton.
Dolly Parton. All right, and I went
That's
country.
Holy, look at that.
Beastie Boy.
Yeah.
Stop.
Rogers.
Oh, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny.
Gambler.
Islands in the Stream.
Corley.
That is what
Yeah,
we
those two together, the Islands in the Stream, right?
Yes.
What's going on?
How can we be wrong?
Okay, one more from Ace, multi-generational.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash, what?
You said multi-generational.
Generation.
That's the great George Strait. All of you turn in your music cards.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
There we go.
There he is.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all couldn't see it?
Yeah, we couldn't see it. We
He
couldn't
was
see it.
poorly.
we can see Corley.
Not that it's, but it's a great vision here.
Rolling Stone.
How about this? From Misheard Lyrics too. Who Dat?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Down, John.
Elton John.
Sir Elton John.
Right, Sir Elton John.
For Elton John.
Well, down there.
Oh, how about this? Brad may or may not have had a crush on her last week.
Oh.
Last week.
Well,
I guessed it.
Tiffany.
Debbie Gibson.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gibson.
Coming to a mall near you.
Good one.
All
Good
right.
one.
How about the Toxic Twins? Name either one of these cats.
Oh, Tyler.
Tyler and
Tyler Perry.
Tyler.
Yeah, Joe Perry's the
Perry.
Joe Perry.
Tyler Perry. Wrong race.
Perry. These guys never met a drug they were afraid of. How about this?
She said wrong name.
Matt, how about either one of these cats?
Oh, yeah. That's
Alice Cooper.
Cooper. Classic.
Rebecca Passett.
Rick.
Right. All right.
Okay.
How about who is this band?
Duran Duran.
Duran.
I was waiting for
Duran.
They were.
Let's see here. How about who is
Good girl.
this band?
Cure. Secure.
Yeah.
Love the Cure.
Wow.
They all look the
Peter
same.
Smith. Smith.
All right, here's a tough one. And I think these guys are Australian, but they might be from LA. But I think they're Australian.
Oh.
Air Supply.
Bam!
Why?
Wow.
Yeah.
No idea.
Air Supply.
Air Supply.
Air
Does anybody know are they Australian?
Oh my God.
Hair with
Need
the
that
giveaway.
outfit.
The hair and
That
the
outfit.
shirt.
I think it's New Zealand.
Okay, I think I have one more in here I haven't used. I think, oh, here we go. I've got a couple more. This one, hopefully everybody will get.
Dwight Yoakam.
Dwight Yoakam, also in the opening scene from Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
He's the husband in that.
Oh.
All right, a couple more here. I think this might be the last picture I have, but this one should be easy.
Okay.
Oh.
John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi. Change his name to Bon Jovi.
Oh, yeah.
He is.
Hair's
A lot
amazing.
of chest
A
hair.
baby
Oh
there.
my gosh.
All right, and
Picture
that
of Rob. Put the
concludes
picture of
our
Rob.
trivia section. I'll turn it back over to our lovely executive director, Miss Tammy Miner-Shagan.
Hey, guys, this was so much fun. I'm just gonna, keep spotlighting a few of you guys before we. Hey, Mira. So this is Mira and Brian. If you haven't met them, how are you guys?
Great.
Good. I'm just gonna spotlight some folks. I know this has been really fun. Okay, everybody knows our VP over here. Look at her little ponytail. Jennifer.
I didn't have time to make it big. Sorry.
It's perfect. Now this is amazing hair over here. Hold on. Oh, I can't get to it because the arrow. Look at that.
Great.
Never do that.
I don't know how you did that, Chris.
It's just so full of that powdery stuff.
Yeah.
I guess, man.
I'll make sure.
Feel like walking like an Egyptian.
Oops, we got Charlie. Now this girl, how does she know all these 80s facts? You were born like in 85, right?
Yeah, girl.
I totally think I'm old enough to be her mom.
I am old enough.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, we got to see the Papperts are on vacation. Hailing from where? San Francisco? Where are you?
Greece.
You're where? Greece. Oh, jealous. That looks awesome. That's awesome. And then we got the Hunicas. We lost a Hunicky, but we have one.
Martin went in the other room, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I love the scrunchie.
He was like not.
Oh.
He had been working all day.
That's all right. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one's been sitting in the dark for a little bit and I haven't seen it.
Oh.
Wow.
Hey. That is crazy. Look at you, Will.
I have to be in the studio. I'm in the dark. I'm
You
rapping.
are in the dark.
She dance.
Well, you know how you go in and out of stuff? You're looking like you don't have teeth.
Yeah.
I know. I see that. That's my goal. That's my goal too.
Okay. Frisco's power couple over here, the Howards.
Hey, Crystal.
This was so fun, y'all.
This is so fun. I know, they are so cute. And then you guys know, Michael plays drums in the band Mr. Tonight. They've got their Mr. Tonight shirts.
Very cool.
Yeah, okay.
Get it played.
Where do you play again? Will you tell us? I know you said Frisco Bar.
Get them back.
Yeah, we just play a few times a year at the Frisco Bar. So y'all were really lucky that you got to hear my band, but not have to hear me play drums.
No,
And not have to see me dance.
We want to come and see you. Yes, we're totally making it a field
We are
trip.
definitely going to do it. We're definitely going to do it.
Definitely.
Come say hi to Bob. Hey, Bob.
Hey, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you said this was a 1930s party, so I got my alfalfa look from Little Rascals. Understood. Sorry.
That's all right. We'll do that next. We shall do that next. Hey,
right on.
we haven't seen Maurice in a while. Good to see you.
Hey, Maurice.
Hey, Maurice.
Maurice. Good to see you.
Barber.
You need a barber?
We all need.
I know.
You don't need a lawnmower.
Hey,
We
I
got
heard
some
that.
pretty amazing hair too here. Michelle, nice hair. I love it.
Good job.
Is she on mute? I think she's on mute. Guys, say hi to Jenny Dowdy. Everybody knows Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
I didn't have time to dress up, but
That's okay.
good to be here.
And it looks gorgeous where you are. Where's this?
You're in the woods.
That's actually the little catch and release pond in my neighborhood where the kids go fishing.
Oh, that's cool.
My mom's.
Isn't that pretty?
Very cool.
So peaceful. That
is
awesome.
peaceful.
Oh, look. Okay, I saw another
So happy inside.
ponytail. Hey, Shannon. You look so sophisticated. You with the ponytail.
I love the chair.
Love the chair. Where'd you get the chair? We all want to know.
Yep, we
Yeah.
love the chair.
Oh, I've had this thing forever.
Oh, That is a nice
It's the
chair.
80s. Thank you.
Very 80s.
She looked like Salt from Salt and Pepper.
Okay, Karen. Got the Ghostbusters.
Love the background. Love it.
This is awesome. Ooh, look at your.
Love it, Karen.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. TV shirt on, but
Nice. Very good. You guys are amazing. You guys really did this. Okay, let me see who'd I miss. I gotta make sure I got everybody. Mike's got. Okay, wait. Did we didn't see Geneva? Gotta highlight Geneva. Hey, Star MTV.
Nice.
That's great.
Geneva, that's awesome.
I know. And I see Kalika's right next to her on my hey Kalika.
Hi, everybody.
Kalika.
Hi. Hello. Hi, everybody.
All right, let me make sure I've got everybody besides. Oh, Bobby. How could I forget Bobby? Bobby, where's your mustache? Put the mustache on. There we go.
There you go.
That is nice. Nice. What do you guys?
Don't have the hairy chest though.
It's the Selleck look. It's the Tom Selleck look.
There you go. Yeah, that's very Tom Selleck. I see Bonnie now.
Hey,
Out in outer space.
She's
got
world.
babysitting, so yeah.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Okay, Dave is not showing his photo. So hi Dave. I know you're here. I think I got everybody. Did I miss anybody? Anyone? No. Okay, then we're gonna take it back to our sponsor, Will. Oh wait, no, the Altmans. You sitting there quietly. Hey. I'm glad you guys got to join us. Well, this was so fun, guys. Oh my goodness. Let me take it.
It was a blast. Thank you.
Will.
Oh, this was so much fun. Oh, I love it.
Very nice.
Great idea.
Nice. Well, Barbara left and is trying to get back in. Okay, so, well, guys, it's 6:03, and I know everybody's got dinner and all that stuff to do, but this was so fun. Thanks for joining us, and I hope, am I frozen?
Well, thank you for doing this.
Yes, thank
Thanks, Tammy.
you.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
You're wonderful.
Listen, if you didn't send me your selfie, please send me your selfie because we're gonna put it in an album. So don't let this time you spent on your outfit go to waste. All right. Send it to me via text. I will hunt you down. All right. One last cheers. Love you guys and miss you all.
Tammy, I brought you.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.